Hello, all. Prophetic Ronin. It's been a little while. I know there's been a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on. I've been in some prayer about some things. Obviously, there's a lot of turmoil that's taken place um, in this side of the world. But the Lord gave me permission to go ahead and release something about a dream that I had about 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So this is a prophetic dream about the times to come, and I know how pretty much in our current estate, it's not usually popular to give something that's specific to a group of people, but this is for Black people. In the dream, I saw that there were several African nations that were acting together in unison on one accord, and these African nations basically put together a program that was geared towards, marketed towards, targeted towards African American descendants and descendants of Africa through via the diaspora, but it was targeted specifically for African American people. And what I saw was is they basically, I won't go into the details of how they were able to pay. The Lord showed me like how they were able to pay for it, how they were able to fund it. But basically, it was an offer to where if things got so oppressive here in the states that they basically had to, they made this offer for people to leave. And they gave support. They gave support as far as job placement, as far as job training, as far as housing was concerned, and logistics. And you could basically pick your choice of whatever participating country was there, and they would assist in helping you to relocate and also get integrated into the local populace. People started leaving. In the dream, I saw that many people started taking them up on this offer just because of the culture here. It got really bad. This is future tense, but it got really, really, really bad. There weren't really a lot of opportunities that were open, and so people started leaving. In response, the authority here, they started making it difficult for people who wanted to go. They started making it difficult, and it created barriers. Namely, they said if you owe any back taxes, they weren't issuing passports. If you had child support, they weren't issuing back child support that was owed. They weren't going to issue any passes. If you owed student loans, you weren't going to be issued any passports. And so, Lord dropped this on my heart to go ahead and release this now, to say that if you hear this, if you don't have your passport, get your passport now. Not saying that if the one day this does come and the Lord puts it on your heart that it's time for you to relocate, at least you will be ahead of the curve, because many people, after this was announced and after people already started taking advantage of the opportunity and started leaving, they weren't able to procure their passports. They were not able to leave. They were stuck here. So Lord told me to say this is pretty much a warning. It's very rare. I don't feel usually comfortable really speaking about things in the future tense, especially when it comes to my dreams or visions that I receive. But I felt like Lord was telling me now was the time to go ahead and start speaking things that he gives me permission to speak on. So take with this as you will. Do with it as you will. At the time when I had it 4 or 5 years ago, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I didn't really see how it was going to happen. But now, in our current climate and culture of things, I could absolutely see how this is a possibility. So take with it as you will. Pray on it as you will. I hope that you'll heed it. And in the meantime, everybody stay prayerful. If you're a prophet and the Lord has given you visions, start praying, 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 praying. This is the time for us to really go before the Lord, to not just speak a word of gloom and doom, but also to pray and start praying against the things that the Lord is showing us. Our prayers have power, our prayers have substance, and our prayers can change things here. So be encouraged, and I will see y'all here soon.